Hello and welcome to the first Fighting Scots Sports Report of 2015. I am Tyler Trumbauer. The Edinboro wrestling team kept busy over the winter break and the squad kicked it off the right way at the PSAC Championship. The Scots were dominant, to say the least, at the tournament held at Bloomsburg University on December 6th. The squad earned 189.5 team points, a new PSAC record, to earn its fourth straight team conference title. Lock Haven finished second with 130.5 team points. Not only did the team earn a title, the ninth in the last 10 years for Boro, the Scots crowned 9 individual champions, the first 9 weight classes, setting a new PSAC record as the previous record was 7 individual champions. To top it all off, Mitchell Port, Dave Habit, and AJ Shop all earned their 4th individual conference crowns, making Edinboro the first team with 3 four-year champions in its lineup in PSAC history. The Grapplers continued on their journey, competing in a plethora of matches over the past few weeks. Boro Wrestling has been on a successful tear as of late, despite dealing with injuries. The team is most notably without AJ Shop at 133 and Austin Matthews at 157, who are both out indefinitely. However, the Scots have been rolling with wins over Clarion, Lehigh, Tennessee, Chattanooga, West Virginia, Kent State, Ryder, and Bloomsburg. The 1-point margin of victory over Lehigh was by criteria. The Scots returned to the mats in Fairfax, Virginia on Saturday to face George Mason University in an EWL match. To finally put a bow on the fall sports season, the cross-country teams competed at the national meet. The 2014 cross-country season for Edinboro wrapped up early last month in Louisville, Kentucky at the Division II National Championships. Both the women's and men's teams finished 15th out of 32 teams in their respective races. Casey Jones and Matt Link both earned All-American honors for their individual finishes in what was the last race of their cross-country careers. What a great season for both teams. The women's basketball team had a rough start to the season, but as the temperatures got colder, the ladies began heating up. The squad enjoyed an 8-game win streak during the winter break, including a sweep of its PSAC crossover games against Cheney, Millersville, Shippensburg, Kutztown, Mansfield, and Lock Haven. The Fighting Scots fell to nationally ranked IUP, but bounced back with wins over Clarion and Pitt Johnstown. The ladies host Seton Hill at 5:30 on Wednesday, live on ETV and online at edinboro.tv, before visiting Cal on Saturday to face the Vulcans. The men's basketball team hasn't been as successful as their female counterparts, but they have come very close. The men's basketball team suffered every loss but 2 by single digits during the winter break. However, the Scots did come out on the winning side against Millersville, Teal, Lock Haven, Clarion, and Pitt Johnstown. The Scots host Seton Hill at 7:30 at Macomb on Wednesday, which can also be seen on ETV and edinboro.tv. The team then clashes with California University of Pennsylvania on Saturday at 3. The wheelchair basketball team went 1-3 last week at the ACSAA Bash in Kansas and returned home to host local team Bay City. These two squads clashed earlier in the season, which ended up as a win for the Scots, and they were hoping to replicate that Wednesday night. Bay City opened up the scoring here just about a minute into the first half of the contest with this pass out to the center of the top of the key, and they drained the basket. Got a nice roll here off the rim, even though they were on the road, and got them started. But after that, it was all Edinboro. Beautiful ball movement here, gets Boro on the board 3-2. A good pass from Derek Strickland here gets the foul and the score to make it 10-5 Edinboro for Jim Glatch's group. Boro went on to win 55-32. This squad returns to action on February 6th and 7th for the Boro College Tournament in Macomb Fieldhouse. The indoor track and field season got underway over the break with Boro's 2 home events of this season. The ladies started it off with the Mike Kowal Pentathlon on December 14th. Edinboro's Brianne Dietrich, fresh off a redshirt season last winter, earned 3,456 points to win the event. Over 1 month later, on January 17th, were the Al Hall Freedom Games. There were 3 Scott victories on the day. Allison Gibbons won the 400-meter dash, Becca Bond won the 800-meter run, and those two teamed with Dietrich and Casey Jones to finish first in the distance medley. On Saturday, the squad hit the road to Geneva, Ohio at the Spire Institute for the North Coast Indoor Open. Jones registered the best Boro finish by winning the 3,000-meter run in 10:09:45. The Scots return to Geneva, Ohio this Saturday for the Midwest Indoor Open. The swimming teams kept busy over the break as well, competing in the Worcester Invitational and facing Shippensburg. Both squads fell to the Raiders back on January 9th, but look to bounce back Saturday against Clarion. It was senior day on Saturday as the Scots welcomed the Golden Eagles to the Natatorium in Macomb Fieldhouse. The men's team moved to 4-2 overall by defeating Clarion 128-115. Senior Tony Romanini earned wins as a member of the 200-yard medley relay and individually in the 200-yard butterfly and the 200-yard backstroke. The ladies also were victorious 136-125, improving to 3-3 on this season. Senior Stacy Schreckengast earned 3 wins of her own, one as a member of the 200-yard medley relay, then individually in the 200-yard freestyle and 500-yard freestyle. That was the first win for the men's team in over 22 years against the Golden Eagles. The Scots dive back into the pool this Saturday against Malone University. That's all for this week. Be sure to follow us on Twitter @ETV Sports to stay up to date on all the latest Boro athletic happenings.